To our valued JojaMart customers, our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal, pursuant to Initiative L61091 Joja Company Amendment. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we value your continued support and patronage. Morris, Joja Customer Satisfaction Representative. That's nice, Morris. I will not be supporting you during this playthrough. Full disclosure, I almost always, up until this point, I have gone the JojaMart route rather than building the community center. I know, that's a horrible thing to do in the game, but at the same time, it was convenient as long as you had money to spend. There are some benefits, but this time I'm definitely going to do it the right way and build the community center instead. Because frankly, I don't like Morris very much, but then again, I don't like Pierre anymore, to be honest, because the longer you get to know Pierre, the more you realize he really isn't that much different than Morris under the surface. Although his daughter Abigail and wife Caroline are okay, at least as far as I'm concerned. And in a way, I can understand where Pierre's coming from. He wants to be successful, but he's starting to let it get to his head as soon as he receives even a small smidgen of success. That's his problem. Like I said, you have to get to know him to really see that side of him, but let's go ahead and put the watering can back inside my storage chest here. Just picked 15 turnips. It is day 5 in spring of year 1. And I've already received the bamboo fishing pole. Although I haven't cleared the farmland out yet. I've chosen the standard farm as my farm layout. Oh, here we go, cutscene. Speaking of the community center, there's Mayor Lewis. Oh, hi there. What an eyesore. Well, it's still a solid outer structure. You could build something inside of there. This is the Pelican Town Community Center, or what's left of it anyway. Used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. Now, just look at it. It's shameful. Well, I wouldn't say that. Although with a bit of help, it could be restored, especially supernatural help. Hint and foreshadowing. These days, the young folk would rather sit in front of the TV than engage with the community. You know, that's one thing I like about Stardew Valley. Everything is about 20, maybe even 30 years in the past, technologically. It's like they're living in the 90s or early 2000s or even the 80s instead of the modern era. Which I have a certain amount of respect for. But listen to me, I sound like an old fool. No, you don't. Joja Corporation is hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. I'm not doing that this time, Lewis. See, up until very recently, I always had a very difficult time with fishing. But now that I've actually gotten the hang of it, I can complete the fishing bundle for the community center. It's actually not that hard. Pelican Town could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess old-timers like me get attached to relics of the past. Ah, well. Well, hey, you're not the only one attached to it. People come up here and spend time in the outer area all the time. I mean, I've seen Maru and Haley. Sometimes Sebastian walks through here. Yeah, if you give me 1 second, please. I forgot to start my timer. 1 second, please. And... Alright, timer has started. Pardon me. If anyone else buys a Joja Company membership, I'm just going to go ahead and sell it. Well, considering that is my character's former employer and he hated that job, why would he support the people who mistreated him unless there's some benefit to the town? I mean, they do provide a benefit to the town, but you have to pay them exorbitant funds just to complete their projects. There's really no reason to do that if you can do it any other way, and there is another way. Let's just say I was lazy during the last playthroughs. Here, let's go inside. Sure, show me what it's all about. Let's see what we're working with here. I just realized my character looks almost like a younger Mayor Lewis. About 40... maybe 40 to 30 years younger. What's this? I guess Vincent and Jazz must have been playing in here. No, that's a Junimo hut. That's a little bit sophisticated for a child to build, don't you think, Lewis? This place is even more dilapidated than I remember. Yeah, it's fairly run down, that's for sure. What's this? What's the matter? Are you ill? No, I just saw something behind you. The hell was that? You saw something? I wouldn't be surprised if this place was full of rats. Rats, mice, occasional bat, maybe a wildcat hunting the rodents, you know, those sorts of things. Another Junimo. But you notice how they're only appearing to my character. You're worrying me, Etrusco. That's why I named my character. Let's make him Italian, why not? Look, I think I'm gonna head home. I need some lunch. Sure, Lewis. Hey, I'll keep this place unlocked from now on. Maybe you can help catch that rat if you have some extra time. Yeah, I could do that. It's not a rat, though. Have to come back and explore this building further. Yeah, that's the key to renovating the entire town. And since it's spring, the cherry trees are blossoming here, as you can see. Is there anybody in the park area, near the fountain? Sometimes Maru sits up here. They still have a playground. There is that. And they still have a working fountain. There is that, along with picnic table and benches. And let's go down the hill here. What's this now? Ah, Mayor Lewis's birthday is coming up. Alright, so is Vincent's, Haley's, that doesn't matter to me. Shane's, Pam, Pierre, Emily. Okay, so Emily and Haley. Alright, they were born in the same season. They're siblings. But those two are night and day in terms of personality. Anybody who knows Emily, she's a woman who appears to be in her early 30s. Clint has an enormous crush on her, but the thing is, he's too shy to actually approach her and ask her on a date or anything like that. She's into New Age things, and apparently she's a dedicated follower of Yoba, the in-game deity or religion. Haley, on the other hand, is highly superficial. She appears to be in her early 20s or maybe late teens. She's an accomplished amateur photographer. She does have some talent in a couple of areas, but she's also very pretentious and tends to talk down to people, especially the farmer, when you first get to know her. Shane, I tend to just leave alone. He does not have a good life. Pam is Penny's mother. Let's go in here, buy some crops. Hey, Pierre. Alright, well, let's go till the soil and plant these potatoes. Woodpecker. Yep, pick that tree. Alright, well, I've already got 15 squares tilled, so all I need to do... grab the hoe, grab the watering can, get this done. And in a little less than a week, I'll have a bunch of potatoes to sell. Get the hoe ready. Alright, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 squares. Which is ample space for my crops. Alright, let's water them. The farm has yet to be developed to any substantial degree. And I really hope these potatoes offer a decent amount of money in return. I've made a substantial investment in buying all of these. There we go, they are now watered. Actually, while I'm at it, so I don't need to do it tomorrow, go ahead and refill the watering can. And put most of my tools back into these storage chests here. Actually, no, I want the fishing rod. There we go. Now I have a separate chest specifically for fish storage. At the end of every season, I'll catch whatever fish I have, or rather I'll sell whatever fish I have caught throughout the course of that season using the bin. That yields an excellent supplemental income for Etrusco. But as I've mentioned before in this video, I've only just gotten started with this farm. So it's about 12:20 p.m. in-game. That means Lay is outside of her cottage by now. Alright, there's Lewis. What does he have to say? So, how was your first night in the old cottage? Well, it was cozy. Alright, there's Sam. Practicing his skateboard moves there. I'm not good enough friends with Lay just to enter her cottage yet. She might be somewhere out in the wilderness area here. She likes anything related to nature and foraging. Oh, here we go, traveling salesman. Yeah, sometimes she offers interesting things. The problem is they're always highly inflated in price. A wild horseradish for $700, a cave carrot for $300, a battery pack for $2,500. But every now and then, if you find something you really want, and it's just not available anywhere else, you can buy it from her. But it's usually not worth it, I've found. Alright, here's what she says in the dialogue square. I smuggled these goods out of the Gotoro Empire. Why do you think they're so expensive? You're lying. You just gathered those randomly throughout the environment, and you're selling them at, say, 10 times their value. Alright, a squirrel just ran up the tree there. It's almost mid-afternoon. I could have spent all this time fishing, but here I am looking for lay. Well, no reason to right now. Let's go out to the pier and start fishing. Sam is still working on skateboard moves there. Have the graveyard here. Abigail likes to hang around here sometimes. Alright, here's the beach. It's worth noting that every character who isn't married yet, does have a counterpart in the game. For example, Lay likes to hang around with Elliot sometimes. Sam gets along with Penny very well. Sebastian gets along with Abigail. Those are some examples. Here's Elliot. Ah, the new farmer we've all been expecting, and whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. Yeah, you can say that. I'm Elliot. I live in the little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. Well, likewise. But you know that cabin? I really wouldn't build it on the beach, Elliot. Alright, let's start fishing. I have no idea how much profit those parsnips are going to yield. I grew 15 parsnips. Didn't take a lot of time to do that. It was the introductory crop in the game. Okay, I've caught a fish. Let's reel it in. Caught him. Okay, it is a 6-inch sardine. And cast the rod out again. Let's keep going until it's around 8 p.m. All I have is the bamboo rod right now. Although there is what's called a training rod that has a higher catch bar, or rather a wider catch bar. So it's easier to catch fish and raise your fishing level in the process. The only downside is that the training rod doesn't catch any highly valuable fish. That's a sacrifice you make while using it. So for this playthrough, I think I'm just going to focus on using the basic rods for fishing and see how I do with that, because I still want to make a decent amount of money with the fish I catch. One of those fish is a silver star. Come on, reel that puppy in. Alright, watch it. Almost lost it. Hold it there. Very good, I caught a flounder. Cast that out again. And the herring, 10-inch herring, okay. Maximum cast, let's see what I catch. Actually, you know what, I'm going to stop this at 7 p.m. in-game. and chop wood. You'll see what I'm going to do with that later on. Almost everybody has played this game at this point, but most of the dialogue I'm offering is for the sake of people who actually haven't yet. And I have to tell you, it's one of my favorites ever released. It definitely has some soul, this game, if you know what I'm talking about. It's almost as if the creator wanted to make something that he had lost beforehand, and to use a figure of speech, he knocked it straight out of the park. I said I was going to stop at 7, didn't I? It's 7:30. Alright, head back and start chopping down trees. What I want to do is fix this bridge over by Elliot's cabin here. But I need 300 wood pieces to do that. And if I'm lucky, I can gather that before I have to fall asleep for the night. That's a cemetery. I don't want to walk into there. There's no way out except the front entrance. Let's see who's inside the saloon. Oh, it's a busy night. Look at that. Who is this? Oh, there's Pierre. Oh, it's Friday. No wonder there are so many people in here. I've been working hard all week. I deserve a little relaxation on Friday night. Well, I'm not going to argue with that, Pierre. Have fun. There's Marnie and Lewis. Yeah, everybody knows about Marnie and Lewis. Oh, there's Lay. It's simpler to be friends with the trees. They don't have much to say. Yeah, true enough. I'll leave you and Elliot to it. Alright, head back to the farm and start chopping that wood. If I'm lucky, I can get 300 pieces before the clock reaches midnight. I don't know how much money those parsnips are going to offer. Not a lot, but maybe the potatoes will make up for it, and I'm sure the fish that I catch throughout the course of the season will supplement my income, so that's the important thing. Alright, let's see here. I will go ahead and... the axe. Of course I'll need that. No, it's too hot for the fireplace. Sardine, flounder, herring, anchovy. I'll eat this seaweed for a bit of an energy boost. And equip the axe. Let's go out there. Start chopping logs and trees. I do not yet have a high enough quality axe to handle this hardwood stump. You know, come to think of it, well, do I? No, I don't. I don't need that. I was going to go back and get my pickaxe, but I can work around this. Come on, chop that up. I'm going to expend my energy very quickly by doing this. Alright, here we go. Maple tree, it appears, or maybe an oak. Yeah, it's an oak. Chop that stump. Another log, a small log. Now, of course, I always have to be careful not to chop trees next to a body of water. Not if I want to retrieve the wood it drops. Alright, we have saplings here. Your axe isn't strong enough to break this log. It's not. Oh, it must be a hardwood log. Can't really see it on screen. What about this log? Oh, I can. Okay. It's almost midnight. Let's, I'm not going to get 300 pieces tonight. And I've almost reached exhaustion by this point, so it's midnight. I need to head back. Alright, we'll have 70 pieces of wood. That's a good start. Along with 24 portions of zap. Okay, so I have a total of 80 pieces of wood, 54 portions of zap. I'll keep the axe out, but I'll keep the watering can at the ready and go to bed. Alright, level 1 farming. Alright, very good. I can make a scarecrow and craft basic fertilizer. Alright, level 1 foraging. +1 axe proficiency. Trees sometimes drop seeds. New crafting recipe. Wild seeds. New crafting recipe. Field snack. Day 5 of spring. The parsnips. I've earned 525 gold from the 15 parsnips I've sold. Very good. Alright, day 6 of spring, year 1. What's this? I have a notification up here. Getting started. If you want to become a farmer, you have to start with the basics. Use your hoe to till the soil, then use a seed packet on the tilled soil to sow a crop. Water every day until the crop is ready for harvest, unless it rains. And that offered me 100 free gold. Rat problem, advancement, raising animals. The thing is, early in the game, it's a good idea to focus on crops. But later in the game, say... Well, it's hard to offer a sort of benchmark. It's different for every player. But during the later stages of the game, after you've developed a farm to a substantial degree, your highest profit will be yielded from livestock, especially after you begin to raise truffle pigs. And after you begin to make artisan goods like wine or cheese, things like that. Alright, let's see here. Weather report. What's going to happen tomorrow? It's going to rain all day tomorrow, which should make my job a little bit easier. Alright, the potatoes are beginning to sprout. Let's keep watering these things. Now, I don't yet have a high-grade watering can. I can only water 1 square at a time. But that's okay. My field really isn't that big yet. At this point, I'm really just a subsistence farmer. What's in the mailbox? Okay, I've got some new items in stock, a deluxe fishing pole, and some bait that you can attach to it. You can use bait to make fish bite faster. Hope to see you soon. I almost never use bait. Alright, back to work. This pine tree. Okay, I got a pine cone and some zap out of that. Another pine tree. Very good. I need to obtain some sort of magnet ring at some point. Alright, there's a sapling. Let's chop through that. And here's what I'm talking about with the tree. If I want to chop this pine tree down, I don't want it to fall in this direction towards the water. I'll lose almost all the wood or all the wood if I do that. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to make sure it falls in this direction, to the west. Very good. Okay, I have 58 pieces of wood now. Is that another oak or a maple tree? I think it's oak. pretty hard work. Oh, my mistake, it's maple. Got a bunch of maple seeds that dropped onto the ground there. Alright, chop that puppy down, come on. Now which direction is this going to fall, considering I'm chopping it down from the north? Okay, to the east. Go ahead and take these seeds out of the ground while I'm at it. Alright, I have 90 pieces of wood now. I have just enough time to chop down one more tree. But my energy level is very nearly at a critical point. I'm in danger of becoming exhausted here. But I have 143 portions of wood there, so that's a good start. While I'm at it, watering can, let's refill it. There we are. Back into the cottage. Alright, I have 193 portions of wood, 90 portions of sap, 3 pine cones, 22 portions of fiber, 3 maple seeds, 2 acorns. I don't really need the watering can right now, so I'll put it away. And the axe I don't really need either. I don't quite have enough energy to fish. That's going to be a problem if I try to do that. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take some seaweed out of the chest and just chop that down. Give myself a bit of a boost there. Okay, my energy is at least in the dark orange range. That's a start, but I need to pick up some forage. Let's see here. Daffodils, they're edible in a pinch. Okay. Go ahead and eat that flower. In survival mode, why not? That is not offering any energy whatsoever. Alright, so I ate those for no reason. There's Haley. Looks like she's going up to the park area here. She likes to bring her camera up there and take photographs of the area. I'll show you. She'll pause after she reaches the fountain here. Alright, there she is. Well, she isn't taking photographs right now. What does she have to say, I wonder? I'm feeling the urge to go shopping. I wish there was a mall here. Alright, there's Penny. No Shane, I'll just leave him be. And I'll go through the southern wilderness section here. Gigantic cherry tree here. Which is also part of one of Lay's cutscenes, actually. Alright, we'll go around the pond here, the very large pond. Oh, dandelion. Alright, chop that down. Alright, I'm now in the lighter orange range of energy. Wild horseradish. Pick that up. Alright, starting to get there. Oh, I forgot all about this guy. don't have enough money to buy a hat. Don't really want one unless it's a specific type anyway. My personal favorite's the bowler hat. I'll just go across the northern edge of the pond here. It's already 3:10 p.m. in game. And I don't have anywhere near enough energy to fish for a long period of time. There's Emily. I can read it on your face. You're going to love it here in Pelican Town. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evenings, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. Okay. Alright, there's Caroline and Jody. They're basically best friends. Like to hang around the town square during the daytime. There's the doctor, Harvey, if I remember correctly. Can I do anything for you? No, I'm good. I'm not sick or anything. Thanks, though. Oh, there's Evelyn. She usually spends her time watering these plant pots here. Why, hello and welcome to our little community, dear. You can call me Granny if you like. Yeah, I can do that. And what's on the bulletin board here? I'm in the market for a potato. Penny. 240 gold on delivery. Penny will be thankful. The problem is there is a time limit for every one of these, and I don't have potato. Otherwise, it would be a good, quick way to make 240 gold. Oh, there's Alex. My arms are really sore, but that's the sign of progress for a guy like me. Glad to hear it, Alex. And of course, Pam always goes to the saloon in the evenings. Make sure your boots are clean before you go stomping around inside my house. Sheesh, okay, Pam. I've never gone into there. Oh, hi, Lay. I love to decorate for the different seasons. And that's all she has to say right now. Was gonna dig around trash, but Alex is standing right there. If he spots me, it's going to lower my reputation with them. There's Penny going back with the kids. You know, I am curious. Let's get this ball rolling. Let's go into the community center and see what's going on with these sightings. They did a good job making this place seem very foreboding. Oh, here we go. Alright, of course that's inscribed in a language I have no idea how to read. Some manner of tablet. As you enter the room, a Junimo moves out of view due south. Here's their hut. You can't actually enter the hut. It's a large bulletin board right here. We have a boiler room down here. You know, I will mention there are some benefits to assisting JojaMart. I mean, for one, it's easier I don't know for sure if you can build a shopping mall or a movie theater if you complete the community center. I don't know for sure. But I have completed the movie theater before, and you can bring various townspeople that you have a friendship level with to the movie theater with you to watch a film. And they'll have varying reactions depending on which film is playing at that time. It's kind of an interesting thing. When they first released this game, that feature actually wasn't available. But this game has developed a lot over time, over the last 8 years since it has been released. I have had a copy of the game since it was first released. In this particular case, I have the PS5 version. But I don't know, if I do complete the community center, I don't think you can actually build the movie theater. It still might be possible to build a shopping mall, though. I don't know about that yet. I need to look that up. Because I've really only gone so far through various playthroughs in this game. I've developed the farm to a substantial degree, although I admit that I've neglected a lot of the town development. During this playthrough, I'm going to focus on both. It's 10 p.m. I should go in here. Let's go ahead and fall asleep. So it's going to be Sunday the 7th after I go to bed. It's raining outside, so I don't need to water anything. Grab that axe. Let's get some more wood. I only need about 107 more pieces of wood to complete that bridge on the beach. Another letter. Okay, my sources tell me you've been poking around inside the old community center. Why don't you pay me a visit? My chambers are west of the Forest Lake and the Stone Tower. I may have information concerning your quotation mark rat problem. M. Rasmodius, Wizard. Aha. And incidentally, he might actually be Abigail's real father. But we don't talk about that, do we? Alright, chop that stump down. There we go. Go through the brush here. Chop down this maple tree, or oak tree actually. Alright, let's see here. More trees. Chop that puppy down. I really need to start upgrading my equipment at Clint's shop sometime soon. Another log. Another acorn. Lots of acorns and logs. Alright, chop down this one. I need 107 portions of wood to complete this project of mine. And it's already close to mid-morning. What am I doing wasting my time? Let's get moving. Farmer never rests, does he? Alright. Chop this one down. I've got 80 portions of wood so far. There we go. Still need a bit more. I only have 97 portions. This one should cover it. Come on, chop all that down. Alright, let's see here. I have 114 portions of wood. So that is, combined with the portions I already have, that's more than enough to handle the bridge near the beach. 307 portions specifically. So I'm going to put 7 portions back into the chest along with the sap, fiber, maple seeds, acorns, the axe. Excuse me, I had to mute the microphone to sneeze there. And I don't have enough energy to fish. That's unfortunate, but I want to do something else actually. 2 things. Well, 3 actually. I'll show you what I mean after I go down and start rebuilding the bridge. I may have enough time. Okay, it's about 10:20 a.m. right now. Go past the sewer entrance, past the cemetery, down to the bridge leading to the beach. There's Elliot's cabin. Let's get this ball rolling. Use 300 pieces of wood to fix the bridge? Yeah, do it. I had enough energy to do that? Jeez, man. Okay, and go and pick up the items in this area here. Uh-huh. Bold Mariner, I've got this old amulet to sell, but something tells me you're not ready for it, lad. Not yet. But I got 2 pieces of coral out of the deal. In a pinch, you can sell that or use that as an ingredient for fertilizer. Alright, Lei usually leaves her cottage at around noon, if I remember correctly. Okay, it's 11:50 a.m. right now. So it's 12 p.m. right now. Unless she's chosen to stay inside for the day. So I actually have a gift for her that she likes very much. Nobody else likes driftwood, but Lei, to her, it's more valuable than gold. It's an arts and craft ingredient for her. She can basically turn that into art. So she likes it. If you ever catch driftwood while fishing, give it to Lei. Increase her friendship rating with her in no time. But it doesn't look like she's actually out here. I'll just go to the wizard. This upcoming cutscene always cracks me up a little bit, but it's essential to move the plot of the game along. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, don't tell me I need something to get through all of this. Well, no. The path is clear, at least somewhat. Alright, here's the wizard's house. Well, come in. You know, there's something I've noticed about him. He looks a bit like Rob Zombie. I am Rasmodius, seeker of the arcane truths. Mediary between physical and ethereal. Master of the 7 elementals. Keeper of the sacred you get the point. Yep, thank you. So, what's going on? You sent me this letter on this sort of, piece of parchment. And you, Etrusco, the one whose arrival I have long foreseen. Uh-huh. I'm not sure I believe you. Here, I'd like to show you something. Sure, why not? What do you want to show me? Behold. Okay. Okay, there's a captured Junimo in that circle there. Poor guy. You've seen one before, haven't you? Yeah, 3 times. Well, geez, let it go. They call themselves the Junimos. Mysterious spirits, these ones. For some reason, they refuse to speak with me. Well, given how you usually interact with them, I can't really blame them. Thank you. Okay, now he's free. I'm not sure why they've moved into the community center, but you have no reason to fear them. Alright, that part I do believe. If I did, they would have already attacked me or done something else. So what's the deal, Rasmodius? What's going on here? And Etrusco just told him about the tablet. Oh, I'm sorry. He found the golden scroll written in an unknown language. Most interesting. Stay here. I'm gonna see for myself. I'll return shortly. Yeah. I found the note. The language is obscure, but I was able to decipher it. We, the Junimo, are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts of the valley. If you are one with the forest, then you will see the true nature of this scroll. So that's the key. I have to become one with the forest and nature. Well, the forest. It doesn't say anything about nature itself, simply the nature of the scroll. One with the forest. What do they mean? Well, I think that... You know, Rasmodius, for someone as smart as you are... You know what, never mind. I'm not going to say anything deprecating. What's on your mind, bud? Sniff, sniff. Aha! He's had a revelation. What's he gonna do? Come here. As long as you don't try to force choke me or something. My cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. Yeah, I don't like where this is going. Baby fern, moss grub, caramel top toadstool. Can you smell it? Toadstool, pardon me. It's a type of mushroom. Can you smell it? Yeah, I can really smell that. I was wondering what that was, but you know, forest mushrooms, the vast majority of them are highly toxic. Are you sure you should be mixing those in there? Here, drink up. Let the essence of the forest permeate your... Oh, you aren't trying to roof me, are you? Alright, fine. We need to move the plot along. Let's do this. Yeah, my character's not thrilled about this idea. Can't really blame him. He doesn't look very good, does he? And now he's gonna hallucinate. Well, okay, he's hallucinating about the forest. And leaves. My video duration is almost up, by the way. But I'm almost finished with this anyway. Okay, you've gained the power of forest magic. Now you can decipher the true meaning of the Junimo scrolls. That's useful. Thank you, Rasmodius. He's a good character to befriend over time. But right now, I need to get back to the cottage if I have enough time. Actually, I don't. I only have 4 minutes left on my timer. So I think I'm going to call it a wrap here. Thank you for watching, and please keep an eye out for the next installment of Stardew Valley.